people are thinking about having a nice floor in their garage. So I'm out here with Paul from Perkins Custom Coatings to talk all about whether you should go epoxy or SpartaFlex, something I'm learning so much about today. So let's jump right in. If you're going to put a coating on your floor, everyone sort of thinks epoxy, that's the word that comes to mind, but maybe that's not the right choice.
Well, epoxies for years have been the go-to product for garages, mainly because there weren't any other options. And about 15 years ago, polyaspartics were introduced to the market, and they really revolutionized floor coatings. And they give you a much better finish. Price difference is almost negligible nowadays, and I can provide a much better warranty. And all in all, it's a much better product, in my opinion, than epoxy.
So SpartaFlex, clearly the better choice now. What are some of those things that you might see that would fail with the epoxy that you aren't going to get as a failure with the SpartaFlex?
That's a good question. Epoxies in the past have been subject to yellowing. They're easy to scratch and stain. It's kind of a misnomer that epoxies are really, really hard
That's
materials.
Exactly what I would have thought.
They're actually very soft. If you were to take a key or a screwdriver or something, you can do a lot of damage to an epoxy floor. One of the things that I love about polyaspartics is I can take my keys and try to scratch it, and I won't make any impact on the floor at all. But another thing probably that most people don't think about with epoxy is that epoxies are prone to marks from high-performance tires on cars. Those tires run real hot, they're a little sticky, and they leave a little bit of rubber behind as they're going. When you park them, if you've driven your car, there's a very good chance that those marks on the floor will be permanent with an epoxy floor. With a SpartaFlex floor, they clean right off.
Fantastic, and for a nominal price difference, like you said, it seems like the choice is pretty clear. So we're at a home today checking out the installation. We're going to have a beautiful before and after kind of shot going on here. So why don't you tell me a bit about the installation process? What is the homeowner going to really see and be involved in?
Well, this particular floor is a new home. Homeowner wanted the floor installed before he moved in. And so the installation's a little easier because it is new. We do work a little harder with some of the older floors, dealing with cracks and grease and stains, whatever's on the floor. But the new homes, because they've never been driven on, the installation is pretty straightforward. We're gonna do a thorough grinding step where we use a grinder. It's hooked up to a vacuum, so there aren't clouds of dust in the garage. It's a very clean operation. The grinding process basically roughs up the new concrete a little bit, opens the pores up to allow a good bond with the prime coat that we put down. That prime coat, in this case, dries overnight. We come back the next day and then put a couple final coats on the floor, and so the homeowner will be able to walk on this floor tonight.
So like less than 24 hours?
Less than 24 hours for walking, yeah.
So if you're ready for a beautiful garage floor, and why shouldn't your garage floor be as beautiful as the rest of your home? It's something that you're going to use every day. Call Perkins Custom Coatings today at 619-333-8783.